Hey, it's Ty Polito from Concierge, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about Google ads versus Facebook ads for realtors. So let's jump right in. Okay, so the truth is, both are good, but you have to know when to use them. So about Google ads are more intent based. You're going to be capturing leads who are more late in the process and they already have their mind made up that they want to sell a home or want to buy a home, because when they go to search something on YouTube, they are deliberately choosing to search. So they already have the intent to take whatever action. And yeah, so there's search ads, sponsored. Google offers all of these different types of campaigns, but really YouTube and search are the ones I'm going to be talking about today. Yeah, you have more control over the metric tracking. There's keywords, broad match, phrase match, exact match. You can really hone in on your intended client and what you want your leads to be like, who you want opting in based off what sort of keywords you attach to your ads. So first off, let me explain a misconception. Search ads is not what you're going to be running when you talk about Google ads because of brokerage domination. So let's say someone is looking up homes for sale in Orlando. Your search ad is going to get dominated and towered by Zillow, Realtor, Redfin because they have these insane budgets to spend. So your ad won't come up to the top, and most likely you won't be able to compete with these brokerage budgets. So the thing we're going to be focusing on is in-stream skippable YouTube ads. And you'll be able to have local domination because YouTube ads are not commonly ran. And your face is going to be popping up on people's ads who are interested in buying or selling a home because YouTube ads is under Google ads, so it's connected. YouTube ads has, your Google search history, the algorithm, etc. But the thing with YouTube ads is they're more expensive. You're going to be getting higher cost per leads, higher opt-ins. You're going to be spending way more. It's not even worth running YouTube ads unless you can spend $30 or $60 a day. 30 is fine, but the average cost per lead is $60 to $70 for realtors looking to run YouTube ads. But the thing is, they're way more higher intent. They see your face. YouTube is just a more professional platform. And yeah, but the thing is with YouTube ads, there's funnel consistency. So your ad needs to match directly to the landing page. The keywords behind the ad, the words that are said in the video ad itself, they all need to match up or else your ad will not show and will not be pushed as much by Google's algorithm. And like I said, keyword targeting, it has to be consistent. And that stuff I just talked about goes into the quality score. The quality score makes up your keyword targeting, your funnel consistency, and how it's connected with the video ad itself. And you're going to be more professional. It needs to be more scroll stopping because you have 5 seconds, because you skip an ad after 5 seconds. You have 5 seconds to get people to say. So yeah, you're really going to want to stand out, but not many realtors run YouTube ads, so it's very easy to dominate locally. And then that brings me to, let's talk about meta ads. So the good thing about meta ads is that you're creating demand versus waiting for it, right? So with Google, like let's say search ads, you need to wait for someone to type in and have that intent just for a chance for you to show up. And same with YouTube, because Google search, Google platform is all connected with YouTube. So if people on YouTube aren't searching up like YouTube videos on how to sell your home quicker or even Google searches, your ad probably won't show up in front of them because Google doesn't think it's they're a part of your recommended audience. So yeah, with meta ads, you can spark the beginning of the process. People are just scrolling. They may not have the thought of wanting to buy or sell a home, but then you put that pain point directly in front of them, which Meta's targeting is pretty broad due to the housing limit restriction. So it will target everyone in all stages of sophistication and awareness. So for first-time home buyers, they know they need to buy a home and they can see your ad. And if it's targeted nichely enough to them and their needs, they're going to opt in, and you're going to be the one to start them on their journey of wanting to buy or sell their home. And then obviously they're going to trust you because they feel like you're helping them out and solving their pain points because you're just randomly showing up on their feed. And the thing is with Meta, it is easier competition analysis. Now I'm going to make an entire video about this, but you can go to the Meta ads library, housing category, let's say list of homes in Texas. You can see all ads that a realtor has ever ran. But I'm going to cover this in another video. If they've been active for long enough, they're successful and they're making the realtor money, or else they literally won't be able to keep running the ads. So all the answers are in front of you with Meta. It's much easier to see what your competitors are doing, and you can put your own twist on it or literally just copy it and have successful results. And another benefit with Meta is that it's lower costs and it's creative driven. So you're going to want to be testing a lot of different creatives because, like I said, it's going to be a bit lower intent or a bit more people unaware on their feed. So they're going to be scrolling. And your creative needs to have a pattern interrupt and compel them to read the headline, read the first line of the primary text, keep reading, and then to eventually opt in. So you're going to want to test a lot of creatives. You never want to stop testing because ads in Facebook die really fast unless you have a golden winning ad. A couple ads, they'll get you leads for a couple days, and then they'll just burn out and be fatigued. And you need to have backup plans to be able to pump more ads out and continue scaling. So another good thing about meta ads is with meta ads, you can do custom audience targeting. So if anyone has opted into your ads or has watched 25% of your video, 50%, 75%, you can put these controls on it and retarget them. All right. So someone can see your ad, watch the first 25% of the video, and then you can create a custom audience of people who have watched 25% of your video, and then they'll see more of your ads. So those people saw enough, and they might need another ad to get them over the hunch. So constant follow-up and constant impressions and reminders that you're there it really gives you an advantage in meta ads because you're constantly showing up in front of them and sort of re-mentioning the pain point that they obviously had some sort of reaction to. So to wrap it all up, both are great. If you have the budget for both, that's probably the best strategy because you're going to be on all platforms, all in your city, and you're going to become the most famous face in your market because everyone's on social media nowadays. That's the best way to get attention and build trust. Everyone's on their phones. So yeah, there really is no better. There really is no Google ads or Facebook ads is better. It's not a one glove fits all. You really just have to decide on what you're looking for, and it also goes off your budget restrictions and your maybe a studio setup restrictions or the way you can create ads. Because Meta, you can pop out a bunch of image ads for cheap, get a one qualified lead a dozen, it'll be low cost. But with YouTube, you're going to want to have higher quality ads, a professional video done, and it will cost more, but the leads coming to you will be higher intent. So that's all I can say on that. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope I was able to provide some sort of value. Please drop a comment if you have any questions about this or if there's any other misconceptions or videos you want me to make. So yeah, have a good one.